If you're thinking about RV camping or camping here at FD Roosevelt State Park, you're going to want to watch this first. We're back, and this time we're breaking down what we think are the best campsites here at the park. And along the way, we are going to discover a lot of the things that we missed the first time. We are back at FD Roosevelt State Park, and one of the things we want to show you guys this time is what we think the top 4 or 5 sites would be in here. And right now we are in, I think, prime spot number 1 is 101. This is a huge pull through with nothing but views of the lake. And you can see it actually has sewer hookups. But this is the best part right here, your little patio, picnic table and fire pit overlooking Lake Delano right here. How awesome would it be to have this site for a week, right? You could just sit right out here and listen to the geese swimming in the lake. Wow, this is a great site.
I really wish we could have gotten this site. Look at the view. I mean, the picnic table sitting right here over the water. Your fire pit right here.
Amazing. Site 103 is another killer pull-through site that could definitely accommodate any size rig. And sewer hookups again, with a great view of the lake. Site 113 is another really nice one, although this one is a back end, but it's a long back end.
But you do have sewer.
And you do have sewer with awesome views of the lake. Even a little kind of staircase kind of goes down to your patio there. Yeah, you're basically elevated above your little patio deck. So cool. Site 114 has got a great view, but it's kind of weird because your power cord is going to be on your opposite side, and there is no sewer here. And it's a little smaller. We wouldn't be able to fit here, but a great view. I would say sites 204 have kind of a cool,
that's really pretty,
back end wooded kind of view of the
lake. I
lake.
like that. You got a combination of the woods and the lake.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's
so you
really
get the shade.
I love 204, and the back with the shade, with the grass there, and all the pine trees, just beautiful.
So we pretty much were thinking that we've seen all the beautiful sites, but site 301, oh my, not a view of the water, but look at your patio side here and the views.
There's little bridges and beautiful, beautiful scenery, the trees here.
Yes. I like this site a lot.
So peaceful.
Definitely have all your privacy here on your campsite.
Well, we've discovered there's no sewer at the site, but still, I mean, this view makes it worth it. And
they do have scattered around, they have gray water dumps.
Yeah, so. Notice I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've seen that. First time I remember seeing that was at Cloudland Canyon. So that's a Georgia State Park.
It must be a Georgia thing.
Must be.
So what we've noticed so far is that the sites that are in the 100s usually have like a view of the lake, but in the 200s and 300s, it's more like in the woods.
Yeah. And our sites are where we're at is up in the 500s, which is like a totally, separate campground. Kind of more woody too, but this is really woody. I think this is even more woody than our loop, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous here.
It is so pretty.
Gorgeous. I can't imagine what this would look like in the fall,
I know, right?
Well, we might have to come back in the fall.
We may have to come back.
And as we were saying, they have gray water dumps. I'm not sure.
That's really nice.
I guess you just dump it right there, right? Yeah. Yep. Now, they do have a laundry room here with looks like a functioning washer and dryer. Which, our side, the washing machine is still out of service, even from when we were here in January.
Is it the washing machine or the dryer?
Washing and machine.
Both of them are down?
Oh, on our side, it's just the washing machine that's down.
Oh.
So we could wash them here, dry them over there if we wanted.
Last time, there's a little playground here.
Things we missed last time.
Oh, look, they have one of the wind chime things over there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go play it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this is nice and soft on the feet, too. I like this. Oh, you got a xylophone. Sounds like a doorbell.
Huh?
Sounds like a doorbell.
Yep.
That one's a little faconked.
Yep, they're missing the handle on that one.
Somebody's stole the drummer or the drumstick. Aw, they have babies. They have babies.
They have babies. Oh my goodness.
Well, we
see
just
'em.
pretty much checked out most of the campground, looking at what sites we think would be the top 3 to 5 sites. And I have to say, coming back to Site 101, this has got to be the best site. This is the site we want the next time if we can at all possible get it. Well, this is something we definitely missed the last time. This looks like this would have been a waterfall, probably from maybe if the lake gets too full, they drain some out. I don't know. But we did not see this in January when we were here. Definitely.
Look how they're protecting the rocks.
Yeah, a lot of work was put into that. We never came down here the last time either and checked out the dock and the boats.
What is that right there? Is that a turtle?
That is a turtle. That is, let me see, zoom in on it here.
Yeah.
Good catch, good eye. He's just sitting there sunbathing. So they do rent these pedal boats. I don't know how much they cost, and they have kayaks and canoes. I told Allie, you know, we're here a week this time. We might just get one of the paddle boards out, come out and get on the water. Maybe over the weekend when I have a feeling it's going to be slam packed here on the weekend. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed,
we have new merch coming.
Yep, we have a new logo. The story behind the logo is we wanted ACA for AlliChuck Adventures. We love mountains, so we have mountains. Allie loves pine trees. So inside the moon, which I love the moon and the stars, is the pine tree. And then on the second A is a wave for the beach of Florida. So we pretty much have everything covered that we can think of in that. And I'm wearing one too. I've been wearing it, if you've been noticing, I've been wearing it probably in a couple videos now. We're gonna come up with a few different, hat, what would you call it, designs.
Design ideas.
Yeah. I mean, we love the trucker hats. This hat's very comfortable.
I've never had the flat bill before. I'm actually kind of liking it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not, sometimes when I wear hats and they crowd my eyes too much and I can't see out, I feel like I'm able to see pretty good.
And you probably can wear your sunglasses with it without getting in the way.
Probably. Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. We have a few new updates coming.
Well, I guess we're going to go back and grab some lunch and then we're going to head down to LaGrange for a little bit. We are going to tour this Bellevue mansion that we saw in January on the outside. We weren't able to go inside because it was closed at the time. And so we're excited to tour that home.
Oh yeah. Now this is something we didn't see the last time we were here at the Calloway Country Store and Kitchen. Right off to the side, there's a trail here, the MANOWAR Trail. Scan here for history and maps and more. So I'm going to scan and see what it says. So it's saying that the MANOWAR Trail is 13.4 miles. I guess it was a railway built back in 1947 that connected Columbus to Atlanta. Interesting. So this is definitely something we did not see the last time we were here. I don't know how far we're going to go down this trail right now, especially since our Bronco is back there with the keys in it, with the top down. So,
and my purse is in there.
Yeah, so I think we should probably stop here, but it looks like this sidewalk winds all the way down, and that down there, that black pavement, probably was the train trestle, I'm gonna assume. But you know what? We have the bikes now where we can put them in the buckets. It's pretty easy to load them up. If we have time, we have run out of things to do, we might just bring the bikes down here and ride the trail. Because it does say bikes, no donkeys, and no, what was it, mules? So,
no horses.
And no horses.
So we were a little disappointed when we just found out that the Calloway Country Store and Kitchen is only open on Fridays and Saturdays now. From what time is it in the morning? We just noticed that they do have breakfast from 8 to 11, and then they have lunch from 11:30 to 3. That's every day, but they only have dinner on Fridays and Saturday nights.
Well guys, we weren't really planning on bringing you back to DOWDELL'S Knob this time, because if you've been following our channel, you would see that we were here in January and we were astonished of how beautiful it is here. But me and Allie just decided we would come back up here to see what it looks like in the spring. So we've got to show you what it looks like in the spring. But if you haven't seen that other video, we will link that down in the description below and we'll put it up here.
OMG, it is so beautiful up here now. We thought it was beautiful in January when we were here, but all the shades of green here in the spring, these trees are just gorgeous.
It's
and I can only imagine what it would look like in the fall.
It's unbelievable.
With like the yellows and the reds and the orange. And
so guess what? I think we need to plan a trip here in the fall.
So. I think so.
Yeah. Oh.
My goodness.
It just makes you feel how small you are in the whole scale of things in this universe. And this is just a small piece of God's green earth. And there again is where Roosevelt had his grill that they made where he did his picnics. So if you want to see some more interesting history, what we learned about FDR and his ties to this area, definitely check out the video down in the description below as we show you the little White House up here and give a little bit more history on this area. You gonna sit next to him this time?
Yes.
Because last time you were afraid to. It was wet and cold.
It was.
Nasty.
So now I can.
That's pretty awesome. I was just telling Allie as we were walking up, I said, does it seem kind of lonely seeing his statue sitting up here by himself? And like literally, we're the only ones up here. So we are going to actually talk about this. We did not see this on the backside last time. This little part of this statue that talks about 14 years ago, a Democratic Yankee came to Georgia so he might swim his way back to health. His new neighbors there extended to him the hand of genuine hospitality, welcomed them to their firesides, and made him feel so much at home that that's why he built the little White House here, I guess.
And he was coming back ever since.
Yeah. So his statue sits here and basically looks out.
His favorite spot.
Yeah, looks right towards the picnic area and the overlook. We're here in Warm Springs this time. We're going to try to check out this town, but it looks like a lot of things are still closed.
Everything is closed up.
This is a bakery and a cafe. You got Warm Springs Bed and Breakfast across the way. That's an old building. These are all old buildings. And I'm not sure what that is across the way there, but it looks like it might be open. It just says Warm Springs from here. But we didn't get a chance to really check out the town of Warm Springs last time. Something we really wanted to do this time. The Drummond Railroad. We got to come back when they're open.
If you know, you know.
Yes, if you know, you know. And if you don't, well, we'll tell you. That was her name before she, when she was married before. That was her last name, yeah. Drummond. Eleanor's Alley, as in Eleanor Roosevelt. So it says there's courtyard shops back this way. I'm sure they're closed right now, but let's take a walk back here and see. This is pretty through here.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is absolutely
more shops back here.
Breathtaking, beautiful.
Look at this tree just growing up between the two buildings.
So beautiful.
Look at that little guy. Wow, there's a blacksmith. Sorry, gone fishing.
Sorry, gone fishing. Huh. This is a cool place. 28 flavors. Something to do with the ice cream over there.
Probably.
This is so cool. Motorcycle leather store.
Look at that. It says 1891 or 1897. That's one.
I think it's 1891.
Yeah. This is.
Look at that train right there, Chuck.
Well, I know. That's where I'm going next. We're seeing a lot of stuff here in Warm Springs we never seen before. This is so cool. It's a motorcycle leather store. We are definitely seeing things we have never seen Well, we did not see the first time we were here, I should say. Yeah, I thought it looked like this was a band over here.
Events and bands.
Yeah, so is there anything coming
Whiskey Moon in the gray.
up? I bet this would be a fun spot to see some bands right here.
There.
So that must be the band stage right there with the food truck
If
next
it's
to
too
it.
loud, you're too old.
Well, we are getting kind of old, but we still love it loud.
Yeah.
It's because we're deaf. We need it loud. Wow, this is cool. There's a train right here. I don't know if this is the best side to see the train, or maybe we should go around on the other side. Probably the other side. Wow, what's that noise?
That sounds like a gator.
That sounds like a gator or a big frog.
Apparently, this is a little amphitheater here. They used to have some kind of events here. You can see the
Benches?
couple of the benches left over.
Yeah. Even comes with its own bullfrog down there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Ooh,
We got close and he stopped.
he stopped. Yeah, he was loud.
He knew
though.
we were there. He's like,
Sound-
I'm silent.
So maybe this is the new amphitheater right here. Definitely looks new. Assuming that used to be a train station up there.
Hard to believe that this thing was working,
Taking passengers.
yeah, at one point.
It looks like it has a date on it too.
Last train to
Terra
Terra,
number,
1939.
yeah. Wow. Very cool. God, I love history. It doesn't look like it's a gift shop anymore, but at one time it must have been. 8087 Warm Springs. We've seen a sign back there saying that this town was originally named Bullock, changed to Warm Springs in I think 1924, I believe it said. But here's the Bullock House restaurant. Very cool.
Got lemon meringue pie in there.
They even have outdoor seating here at the Bullock House. Probably pet friendly, I'm gonna say. There is just so many little side excursions in this town to walk through and discover things. And we just discovered more artwork. FDR, and who is that?
I don't know.
I think it's Winston Churchill, if I had to guess. If I'm right, let me know in the comments down below. If I'm wrong, let me know as that as well. Might have to try this barbecue place out.
I bet it's good.
I bet it is too. Let's see when it's open. Told Allie it was established 1987. That's a good year. That's the year I graduated from high school. Showing my age now. There are so many cool things around here. You know what?
Really, really
Just
neat.
very cool historic things. I don't know if this is just a house or what. But this up here says closed, so it must be something.
All the Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah.
I just
just-
spreaded some seeds.
You just destroyed a dandelion. How do you
I
feel about
just-
Oh, bumblebee. Oh my God, look at that bumblebee. Look at him. Oh God. We definitely timed it wrong today, but we're here and we're gonna come back and we're gonna shop some of these shops. If we find anything cool, we will definitely let you guys know.
Oh my gosh, I love those dresses. Those are so cute. I
Well,
love the white one.
Apparently Allie's found something she wants to come back and shop for.
They're so cute.
What's their hours? I just asked Allie. She doesn't know who Sarah Delano Roosevelt was. So Allie just looked it up. Thank you, Google.
So I just looked it up, and Sarah Delano Roosevelt was the mother of FDR.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Warm Springs did not disappoint. What a cute little town.
For sure. We didn't get to go in anywhere because everything's closed right now. But like we said, we are here for the next 6 days more. So we're definitely going to come back tomorrow morning when things are open. So when we were here in January, we talked about coming back in spring, and I'm glad we went ahead and followed through with that, because these are some of the things we wanted to follow up on when we came back. We wanted to check out this town of Warm Springs a little bit more and do a little shopping here, and explore some of the things that we didn't have time to see before. So
That's right.
That's what we're doing now, and we're enjoying it. We are enjoying this town, even though it's not very big.
It's adorable.
It is so
You can feel the history here.
Oh,
It's almost like I could see people just cracking open a Coca-Cola and sitting on one of the benches here and just watching the cars go by.
smoking a pipe, or yeah, back in the day. Yep.
And I saw some vintage stores that I want to check out tomorrow. And there was one that said that they're closing and everything is 25% off in there. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back and see if I can find something. I always love to find little things like that. And it's like a memory for me. Oh, I remember when I went to here, and I remember when I went here and I got this particular thing. It's always fun for me.
But it is getting close to 7 o'clock. We got about probably a 20-minute drive back to the campground from Warm Springs here. We want to try to find some firewood, and we need to get back because I need to eat something. So we were just driving aimlessly around here, and we see all these houses that are like sitting vacant on such a beautiful road. We pull up and we see the ruins of a house with a fireplace with 2 deer hanging out, having their evening snack, I guess. I said to Allie, let me just pull in here real quick and we can film the deer. Not even knowing what this house was, but
I noticed the sign out front, right in front of the ruins there, and it said the McCarthy Cottage. And Chuck was like, I wonder what this is. I mean, why would they
put a sign there?
They wouldn't just, they wouldn't just have it for no reason. And we discovered that it was the first home that FDR had built here, where he stayed when he had his polio treatments.
I think,
Unreal.
So Google was actually saying it was built in 1927. It was the original home that he did have built here when he was undergoing those polio treatments. And I'm thinking, well, why in the world would they tear it down? It's such a historic thing, right? But reading further into Google, it was destroyed by fire in 2011, they think by a lightning strike. But I'm still surprised that they don't have more of a history placard or something there, just other than just saying the McCarthy Cottage.
Yeah.
Very.
I'm a little surprised too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very surprising to me. You'd think he was one of our presidents, and you would think that he would have had some kind of memorial or something there that you could research and learn history about his home there. Like
one of the history placards or something. But this just goes to show you what happens sometimes when we're just driving around aimlessly,
And we probably wouldn't have even really paid attention had the deer not been there.
That's for sure. We would have just thought it was the ruins of an old house with a chimney still standing there. So, I mean, when we find little gems like this is what we were talking about last week. If you watched last week's video about the gas prices and is it worth it to RV right now? Yes, for us it definitely is. When we find little hidden gems like this, especially to do with history,
very much worth it.
Very cool. So we're going to drive back by it and check it out one last time before we head back to the RV campground for tonight. And it's kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff around here to do with therapy and rehabilitation, and that's named after Roosevelt there. I'm going to assume they don't use the actual warm springs anymore, thinking that they're actually got healing properties, but there must be a lot of this popped up here just because of the fact of Roosevelt and the history here. Very cool. You just never know what you're going to find.
So I have another HIBAR product that I'm going to try today. It is the soap-free body wash bar. It's the vanilla and blue orchid. That sounded very interesting to me, so I'm going to try it out and see what I think, and I'll let you know. So this is what it looks like, and it smells really, really good. You can definitely smell the vanilla. I don't know what blue orchid is really supposed to smell like, but it is kind of a blue bar, so but it smells really good. I'm excited to try it out. I'll let you know if it is as moisturizing as it says it is. I have another product by HIBAR that I'm going to try. It's a facial cleanser. I like to use actual facial soaps because they're better for your face than just regular body soap. And this one says solid oil cleanser. It has high hyaluronic acid
And it has turmeric root and blue tansy oil. I was researching about tansy oil, and it's supposed to be really good for inflammation and soothing the skin, and for people that have acne. So that's kind of nice. But the real thing that I liked about it is that it helps with respiratory issues, and I have a lung condition, so I thought that was kind of nice that it helps your, I guess, inhaling the essential oil. But yeah, we're going to try it out and see what we think. So this is what it looks like. Kind of has a glycerin look to it, and it smells really, really good. So I'm excited to try it out, and I'll let you know what I think about it after I finish washing my face. It can sit on your face for 10 minutes like a mask. So that's pretty interesting. Or you can just use a washcloth to wipe it off. I just used the soap on my face, and it feels so good. It really cleans well. It suds up very nice. Smells great. It feels super soft. Like my skin right now feels so soft afterwards. Doesn't feel drying afterwards at all. I usually do use moisturizer afterwards, but you can tell like it's very, very good, high quality. Definitely highly recommend it, especially if you're someone who deals with a lot of inflammation on your skin, like redness or acne. It's supposed to help that. So far I've used with HIBAR, I've used the deodorant, shampoo and conditioner, and the facial wash and the body wash. I'm in love with them all. I think they're great. My favorite though, I would have to say, is probably the facial bar. Like I'm really enjoying that. One thing that we did notice when we were using the body wash soap bar is that one side is kind of gritty and the other side's very smooth. So if you need something kind of like an exfoliant, that's really nice. So I'm enjoying it. Thank you, HIBAR. HIBAR's mission is to rid the world of unnecessary plastic, but we want you to look fabulous doing it. Is that so wrong? I just love companies that are really trying to focus on natural products. I'm really trying to find different companies that really focus on getting away from a lot of chemicals and things that can be harmful for your skin. So I'm very happy with finding this product. If you haven't seen our previous video from Roosevelt State Park, you need to check it out. We have a tour through the little White House there, and it's really interesting to see. So make sure you check out that next. We'll leave a link down in the description below.
Stay tuned, as next week we're heading over to the Bellevue Mansion, then into downtown LaGrange to check out Wild Leap Brewing Company. Also, we're going to grab some awesome barbecue and do a little shopping in Warm Springs, and we even stumble onto a covered bridge and a really cool bluff overlook. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next week.